Hi friends, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new. My name is Sarah, also known as Laugh Love Langella, and in today's video we are going to be talking all about fall florals. Now I'm going to be sharing both transitional and traditional stems, so if you like to ease your way into your fall decor like myself, there will be some options, as well as if you want to just jump straight into it. Little Miss is happily in her swing right now, so you'll hear her kind of chatter throughout this video today, but I'll also be sharing how I've styled these stems in the past so you can get some decorating ideas and inspiration, but let's get right into it. Now, I did do this video last year, so you will see a lot of repeat items because I reuse so much of my decor. I don't go out and buy all new everything every year. I like to mix in some new items, of course, but I also really enjoy the pieces I have. And so one of my first and favorites are these green spray stems from Hobby Lobby. Now these are a really great everyday option that you could use, but they also lean in a very fall direction if you choose to. I styled these recently on my early fall entryway styling ideas video and layered them in with some Chinese lanterns and Blackberry stems. And I really love the combination of them together. I love the texture that they provide. I also, in my early fall living room video, just stuck to the green leaf spray and the blackberries together. In the past, I've also used just these blackberry stems as their own. I will say the stem itself is very faux, very, very fake. So it's not one that I would traditionally use by itself. I tend to prefer it layered, but you could easily layer this with the green spray and such as I just shared, or I've also layered it with the blue thistle stem, also from Hobby Lobby, as well as the oak seed one for Halloween decorating actually, and I really loved it. But these are really great. Definitely keep your eye out for them at Hobby Lobby if you're able to. The Chinese lanterns are older from Joanns, so I cannot link them. And every time I try to find a similar option, I can't find something quite like this. So I do apologize, but this is one of my tried and trues for the early fall season. And sometimes I also like to layer in this Twig one. This is one from Michaels. I utilize this for my fall, Christmas / winter decorating. And this is just a really great way of introducing a little bit of texture and visual interest. I've also layered it with some of the Afloral purple Simisifuga, I'm not saying that right, stems. I could not find those. They're in a bin somewhere, but yeah, these are always really great for the season as well. Real quick, I grabbed this Amazon Look for Less stem. This is a really great transitional option as well, but that way you could see these two layered together. Obviously I would do more of the purple leaf stem with it, but I thought this was such a pretty look. I think I did this on an entryway last year or the year before. I can't entirely remember. I'll put a clip of it if I can find it. But I love decorating with darker purple as well during the fall season. However, I will say, because my downstairs is open concept, I don't need every arrangement to have the same details, but I do need everything to be cohesive. And because I'm going in a more green-orange direction, this doesn't really fit. So what I tend to do is do that in our primary bedroom. And so that way I can have my nice purple moment upstairs with the leaves and the florals and everything, and keep the downstairs to those more traditional but muted oranges and greens for the early fall season. Now, another really great transitional option, especially if you are not ready to come out of summer just yet, but you're also not entirely ready for fall decorating. I found these really beautiful Moody peonies from Home Goods last year, actually. And I love, I've said this in so many videos, I love when I get a combination stem of a full floral and a bud. I think it makes all the difference in an arrangement's look. But these were so incredibly pretty. I styled these in my early fall entryway video as well, with some of these darker green fern stems and some blackberry stems. And it was just such a perfect transitional one. It is definitely one of the favorites by a landslide from all of you. I did style these in our bedroom last year for my early fall decorating and entirely plan to do that again because I just love the look of it so very much. But these were Home Goods, so I'm not able to link them for you guys, but I will try to find a similar option. I believe there was one on Amazon, but I love that it has like a dried look to it. It's so perfect for this time of year. So definitely going to be utilizing those. And then a couple other transitional options before we dive into closer to traditional. We have these blueberry stems. These were from Hobby Lobby as well. I've styled these actually by themselves on our dining table last year, and I love that it has just that muted pop of blue color. That's also a really beautiful color to introduce for early fall and just the fall season as well. But these are so cool and so pretty. I've only ever styled them on their own. You definitely could layer them. Yeah, you definitely could layer them. I just haven't played around with that enough just yet. This next stem I love, and for some reason it has not come back. It is from Michael's. I got these a few years ago. They are this dried look hydrangea. Were incredibly popular, were selling out everywhere, and then they didn't come back, and it was very confusing. If for some reason they are available, I will link them. I don't know why, but I love that these are another dried look. They have that mauve, a little orange, and rust to it. And I like just having a bunch of them styled, but you could layer these with the fern stem to make it that much more of a full arrangement. These are great also to layer in a garland or build your own garland. You could do a wreath with them, but these are so pretty. So leave me a comment below if you managed to get your hands on these a couple years ago. So another fun option that is really great, especially for a coffee table, are these hydrangea stems from Hobby Lobby. Now these are 3 different colors. I managed to pick all 3 of them up last year. I don't know how because they were very popular, but they did come back this year, which is really great. So we have the more purple tone, we have the pink, and we have the orange. So depending on the direction you want to go in, you could combine colors, you could just go for one. You can layer them with the dark green fern stems for a more full look and some blackberries. You can do a lot with them, or you can just let them be nice and simple as well and use them for shelf styling or something. But these are very pretty and have that dried look to them that a lot of different retailers are leaning towards, and I love. So arguably one of my top 5 favorite fall stems that I found a couple years ago from At Home, and it is this maple leaf stem. It is the perfect transitional one that could easily be incorporated in the full fall season as well. I love that it has notes of yellow, orange, and red to it. And you don't need a lot to make a statement. You can get away with 3. If you want it to be super full, you could do 5. Super budget friendly, absolutely love. This is a stem that greatly benefits from being fluffed really well, but if you wanted to lean in a more traditional sense, there is this burgundy leaf stem that I picked up from Hobby Lobby last year. And what I actually ended up doing last year was layering the 2 of them together and I really loved the color variation. It just gave a lot of visual interest and made a beautiful impact. So I love styling both of these together, and we'll probably do that somewhere in our home this year. This is that pinecone and twig stem I was just mentioning that I layered with the maple leaf one. This is the perfect type of stem to look out for because it's great for fall and winter decorating, so you get the most bang for your buck with that. These were from Afloral on a super clearance sale. You guys actually sold them out, so I cannot link this one, but I will find a different pinecone stem to link. But I absolutely love these, and I'm so excited to decorate with them this year. Now this next one, I finally went for it last year. These were from Magnolia, and they make such a statement because they look so realistic when they are out and about. So I have both the stem and the garland, and until like 2 days ago, we had no idea they were bringing this stem back. So as I'm filming this stem is available. I apologize if it gets sold out. I actually did order 2 other stems from Magnolia this year. I did the updated version of this that got sold out. And then there is a bush, I'm blanking out on what it's called. It's like a bush of some sort that's perfect for like shelf styling or something. And that one is also sold out. So I'm not even gonna show pictures of it because I feel bad that you guys can't get your hands on them. But these are incredible. And they have that crunchy, oh sorry, my mic's here. They have that crunchy sound too, like a real, yeah, we're excited, like a real leaf would have. The garland is gorgeous as well. The garland is actually only 3 stems put together. So if you can't get your hands on the garland, you could pick up 3 stems. And if you can't get your hands on the stems, you could get a garland and take it apart. So just something to keep in mind. But I love that these look like I walked outside and just like grabbed some leaves. But I'm excited to decorate with these as well. So surprise, surprise. This is literally like, we're going into my favorite time of year. And I know some of you are gonna say it's too early. It can be too early for you. It's right on time for me. That's where I'm at. These 2 stems here are this Burgundy eucalyptus. I got this from Target, I wanna say 4 years ago now. One of my favorites, one of my absolute favorites because they are so bendable and they're like a brown rust color. I said burgundy. They're not burgundy. They're like a rust brown color that is so incredibly good. And this is also another older Target one. It is this brown magnolia one. Afloral has some that I absolutely love. I will get them one day. One day I will do it, but today is not that day. But these I absolutely love and love to bring out each and every year. So we have those, and then my last stem, sorry, the second to last one, because the last one's just gigantic, are these magnolia ones from Hobby Lobby. I've had these for years now. I love, it has this like velvet texture leaf on it. They are really pretty. They have pine cone and a little twig option. They are flat on the back though. I will say that. So this is not a stem I would use in an arrangement. This is a stem that I have personally built a garland with to put on my bed for fall decorating. And I've also used it for tablescape styling. So I do love these still, but they're just not built to be in an arrangement, personally, in my opinion. If you do that, by all means. This is all just my personal thoughts and everything that I'm sharing, what I like to do. You could totally do it different. Don't feel pressured at all. If you like to use it in an arrangement, I love that. So, but yeah, these are really great. And then the last stem is over there. And the last stem I'm sharing today is by no means the least. It is this gorgeous statement oak stem that I picked up from Pottery Barn this year. It is on sale. It is gigantic. This is just one stem styled in this pot. It is so big, it's not fitting in the frame. Uh, let's just take it back a notch, right? There we go, friends. This is gigantic. This is literally longer than my torso. I love this. This is perfect for transitional decorating, 100%. But honestly, you could probably use this in an everyday sense as well. You could make your own tree with it if you really wanted to. I know a ton of you grab this as well. And I love it. And I'm so excited to decorate with it next year too. That is going to wrap up today's video, friends. I sure hope you enjoyed talking all about fall florals with me. This is my favorite time of year, fall and winter, and I just want to make this last as long as possible. So I'm so excited for it. Leave me a comment down below. Which stem was your favorite that I shared in today's video? Is there a stem that you have that I don't, that should be in my favorites? Leave me a comment with that as well. I sure hope you guys enjoyed. If you missed my early fall entryway styling ideas video or my living room decorating video, I will link those for you guys to check out as well. But thank you so much for hanging out with me here today, friends, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.